Okay, so in this video, I'm going to show you how to make a scatter plot on the calculator. As you can see right over here, we have a data set. And the example says, the local ice cream shop keeps track of how many ice cream they sell versus the noon temperature on that day. And then they give the data. As you can see, we have the temperature and the associated ice cream sales at that temperature. So let's go ahead and plot this data set. To do that, you hit the Stat button. It's right here. That'll bring up this menu, and we want to edit, and it's already highlighted, so hit Enter. That'll bring up the L1 and the L2 lists. The L1 contains the X values, the L2 contains the Y values. In this example, the temperature is going to be our X value. Therefore, the temperature goes in L1. The ice cream sales is going to be the Y value. Therefore, the ice cream sales go in L2. So I'm going to put the temperature in L1. I'm going to start with 14.2. I just type it, 14.2. And then I hit Enter. It brings me down to the next entry. I put 16.4. I just type that. And then I hit Enter. And every time I type a number, I just hit Enter and then type the next number. So I'm going to go down that list and type these numbers real quick. Now that I've entered all my values into the L1, I need to start entering my L2 values. To get over there, I just hit the right arrow button, and that brings me to the L2 column. Again, the L2 column, you put the Y values. In this example, the Y values are the ice cream sales. So I'm going to start with 215 and type Enter. I'm going to go ahead and put all those values in. Now that we've entered all of our values into L1 and L2, we need to take those values and actually plot them. We're going to make our scatter plot. And to graph those points, we hit the second Y equals. Second Y equals. When you hit those two buttons, it'll bring up this menu. We want plot 1, and it's already selected, so just hit Enter. And that'll bring up this screen. On this screen, all we want to do is turn it on. Plot 1 needs to be on. So make sure the cursor is blinking on the on, and then hit Enter, and that will select it. Everything else we're going to keep the same. We're going to keep everything else the same. So hit Graph. Now it actually did graph all those points, but we cannot yet see them because we need to zoom in on them. To do that, you hit the Zoom button. And then you hit 9. 9 is zoom stat. You can either scroll down to number 9 and then hit enter, or you can just hit the number 9 on your keypad. And that zooms in to those points. And that is the graph of our data set. As you can see, the data set is sloping up. That means it is a positive correlation. As the X increases, so does the Y. And that's exactly what you would expect, because as the temperature increases, the ice cream cells also increase.